All right. Oh wow, the heck is this? Where'd it go? That thing. That is not making any flashing lights. There's a car in the distance, but that thing's not making any noise whatsoever. Wow. Okay. That is odd as I've ever seen anything. And it is not going any which way. It just came from the northwest and it's headed southeast. Flew right over where my barn would be, directly above it. I'm just twisting the camera because I'm trying to get a view on it. That is, let me get a free shot on that. Full zoom, don't know what that is, but it is not flashing and it is making no noise. Weird. Alright, of course, always get sidetracked. Weird things. Probably somebody messing around with the drone or something, who knows. Alright, gonna watch the moon for a minute. Full zoom. That thing is just, I gotta get back this. It's going right underneath Mars. I see no flashing lights. This is freehand. It's the only way I can capture it that fast without it going away. It's already leaving its, it just flew by so silently, quiet, no noise. No plane, no helicopter, no nothing. What the heck? Wow. Alrighty. So, I was doing the moon a minute ago, and I had a flyover come from the northwest, and it went southwest, and it made no noise, and it went right by Mars. And it was about the same size. I might put it in here, I might not. We are October 12th, 2018, 7:46 p.m. We will call this, I guess we're going to call this Moon Part 2. I'll do Moon Part 1, and that's Moon Part 2. And then really quick, I just want to show you guys that I found this one, which I think it's flickering, which I thought was probably Venus, but it's probably not. And then just to show you guys, I'm going to put it in the other video. Okay, you see that thing right there? That's a shiny guy. Those are planes. The thing, imagine that's where that is, and it's coming towards me, and yet where my barn is, right here, I'm sure it's capturing it because I can usually see it. So there is the moon. There's my barn. So it literally come from over there, technically from right there. It came from right there, came straight over my barn, went over this way, and where you see Mars, it went right under it, right under that dot. And it was the same size as it. Made absolutely no noise. Could be a drone that somebody's messing around with. If it's a drone, it's got distance, let me tell you. Alright, so this is Moon Part 2. We're going to look at the moon. And then when I'm done, because where I took the video earlier, I did one a little bit earlier, and I could see the 3 planets during the daytime. So, but I'm back at the original spot that I saw the moon where the sunset was, so I have not moved the ladder. The ladder's in the same spot as it was when I did the sunset, so it's not like I'm tricking anybody. When I saw the moon and pointed out the planets that I thought was Jupiter and Saturn and Venus and Mars, that was way over there by the twins, on the whole opposite side of where I'm at. Right now I'm on the north side. That was taken on the south side. So I wanted to get a view of this, which I'm going to mash them all together. So, alrighty then. So we've got this going on. It's still angling the same as if the sun was right there at the horizon like it was earlier. But you got to realize that it's now, from my visual point, about a quarter way in the visual sight of my barn, where before it was between my barn and the twins. So that, you got to compensate for it's traveling that direction, so it's going to appear to be in the same position with the sun hitting it, because it's pretty much it's chasing the sun. Or the way that some people will put it, we are turning the opposite direction, so the moon looks like it's moving, but it's because we're spinning. The moon is going around us, but at a much slower rate. Anyway, alright, so now we're going to do this walkthrough. This is what I thought was Mars or Venus back in the early summer, like June, July. So you can see down here, if you've seen my previous posts, there's the town, and then that's the baseball field way in the distance, and then now my barn is obfuscating it. So this is the north side. So that's, I'm doubting that is Venus, because it travels as the Earth tilts up, the constellations tilt downwards, if that makes any sense to anybody. It's what I've noticed. So anyway, let me show you guys. I'm walking all the way down to the end. Okay. Now, see if I can get it. Okay, there it is. So here's my barn, south side, dusk till dawn light. There's my electric pole. Let me go over. I don't know if it's going to pick up the wire. It's hard to tell, but that is the one that I thought was Venus, which quite possibly could be Jupiter, because it was really big. And then we come up the wire, come over, there's the moon, okay? Then you shoot straight across. This is the one that I thought was Saturn. At first I thought it was Jupiter, but I believe that's Saturn. It's a little bit smaller and dimmer. But they're in a line. You can almost draw a straight line pretty close. And then, that was a bug. See if I can get it. You guys got to bear with me. This is a little tiny 3/4 inch visual hole I'm looking for. Hey. There it is. So here is, yeah, see, we're right back where we were. So there's Mars. Come back around. That is, I believe that's Saturn. Then we have the moon. And then that's got to be either Jupiter, and if not, it's got to be Venus. Then we got us another plane. See how it's got the dots flashing? So if you see the video before this, that thing that flew over was about double the size of one of those lights, and it made no noise at all. Nothing. Alright everybody, be safe out there. Peace out. Alright. October 12th, 2018, 8:52 p.m. Moon part 3. Had to come down to the south side of the house because it's already, the moon is almost hitting the horizon. So I came down to the south side because the barn was in the way. Just to show you guys This would be the barn. Come across, got the storage sheds, the tree, and then the ladder I climb up on the house, and then there's Frank. So, come back around, let's get this set back up. Back to where I was. So, oh, just real quick. That is a normal shiny guy. What I call the high flying shiny guys. They're in the same flight path that they always get. So, whatever it was that I caught, it had no flashing lights. That's what I'm assuming it was a drone. But usually, those drones got those high-powered engines. They usually make some noise. This thing made no noise, had no flashing lights, and from my perspective with the camera, when it passed by Mars, it was the same size. So go figure on that one. Oh well. Alright, I think that's going to do it. The planet that was, I think was either Venus or Jupiter, one or the other. It was the bigger of the two. Was in front of was ahead of the moon. It's already past the horizon. So we will be signing out. I'm gonna get over and I'm gonna get, I believe this one is Saturn. That's the Saturn one. I'm gonna shoot back over here and already got Mars. That is Mars. Alright, everybody be safe out there. Peace out.